Okay, so I first noticed you because your T-shirt, which means you obviously know what that means. Can you explain it?
It's 25th of January, and it's Tahrir Square. It's from Tahrir Square, so I have a friend who's an Egyptian revolutionary, and he came to speak in the United States and brought a bunch of T-shirts, so they're selling these shirts all over Egypt, and yeah, so that's my commemorative sort of piece of that.
So how long have you been part of Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Seattle?
I guess I've heard about it from the beginning. Wednesday was the first day that I came down here.
Yeah.
I was here for a few hours on Wednesday when they were taking away the tents. I came back in the evening and came out today. So
Nice.
yeah.
So how are things affecting you? Do you have like student loans?
I am actually very lucky to not have any student loans, but I am currently unemployed. So yeah, I've been unemployed since July, so a few months, and it's really difficult. I know a lot of folks have been unemployed for a lot longer, but even just at a couple of months, it's really takes a toll. You know, when you're applying for 3 to 5 jobs a week and you don't get called back. I've been working for 8 years and have a lot of experience, but it's very discouraging.
So what's your experience been of Occupy Seattle?
So far it's great. I don't know. It's hard to not be excited like looking around.
Yeah.
It's great that people are actually starting to raise their voices and say that's not just my problem. I don't just feel bad in my house by myself about the fact that I don't have a job, but that there's a reason that it's a bigger societal problem.
Nice. So talking with other people, what have you found? A lot of the same problems, a lot of the same complaints, but it sounds like there's a lot of different groups here.
Sure, yeah. There are a broad variety of groups, which is great. I think it's wonderful to see the organized left come together, but not just folks that are part of organized groups, and it's a chance for everyone to get involved in a lot of different issues, and then for those issues to come together and be stronger together.
So, I don't know if you've heard, but Peter King and Eric Cantor, conservative members of the House, have I think they're both in the House. They've talked about how they're worried about the growing mob that is Occupy Wall Street.
They should be.
Okay, I was going to say, what would you tell them that they don't need to be worried? But obviously, you think they should.
Well, they're there to protect business interests, and what we're asking for is the opposite of that. And so, it doesn't surprise me that the conservatives or that the ruling class are worried about the growing protest movement. Like, it's going to keep spreading. There were 8,000 people marching yesterday.